Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube video, and today we are actually going to study the vascular bundles, which is again part of plant, and these vascular bundles are actually the name of tissues. Of what tissues? These are plant tissues. Plant has mainly two types of tissues, which is xylem and phloem. We all know about it. Xylem is actually what? Xylem is a tissue that carries H2O and minerals in the plant, and phloem is a vessel, you can say, or it is a tissue that carries food in the plant or anything that a plant makes. Okay, if we look to the structure of a xylem and a vessel, you see like this structure, xylem, and you see this structure of phloem. Okay, in a phloem you will see some sieve layers right here, while a xylem cell is hollow. Okay, you will not see, it's hollow, it's everything, and you'll not see anything. So it has, xylem cell has no nucleus, and you might have heard that xylem cell or xylem tissue itself is it's dead. It has no nucleus, it has no cytoplasm. Okay, and that's why it is dead. That's how you know it's a hollow pipe. Okay, eventually. And now when you know that these both tissues are working together simultaneously, okay, if we talk about the phloem tissue, it is something which is living, and of course it has nucleus. It does not have nucleus, but it has cytoplasm, okay, for to give it a living ability. It also has a cell wall, okay, which is made up of cellulose. And if I talk about the xylem tissue, it has heavy deposition. It has heavy deposition of lignin. Okay, that is the reason it is used for strength, okay, not for any other things. Well, if we talk about phloem, it is not that hard, okay, but the cellulose itself, it makes it rock hard, okay, like that. What is the xylem function? If we write it, if our examiner asks us, what will be doing it? So we just should know the xylem, okay, has hard walls, and they provide, okay, they do what? They provide support, okay, they provide what? They support to plant, ठीक है. ये क्या करते हैं? सपोर्ट करते हैं, प्लांट को प्रोवाइड करते हैं, ठीक है. और मोर लाइकली यू कैन से दे एक्ट एज अ पिलर, ठीक है. दे एक्ट एज व्हाट? दे एक्ट एज अ पिलर, एंड दे रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू ट्रांसपोर्ट H2O and minerals, ठीक है. अब some characteristics that you should know about it. You should know it that it is a dead and it is hollow pipe, ठीक है, and it has lignin, you can say lignin deposition on it, which makes it hard, ठीक है, and it acts as a major skeleton. What? As a major skeleton to the plant. Now when we talk about the phloem vessel, we know that it is a living vessel. It's not dead if we compare it to the xylem. In paper they can ask you the comparison, but that's not very prominent, ठीक है. अब it actually runs along the xylem, ठीक है. It actually has thin quantities cytoplasm, and balls are made up of cellulose. We will more discuss the structure in the plant biology. ठीक है, and the plant, ठीक है, you can say it plays a role to support plant body by giving it nutrition. ठीक है, and it actually delivers, assimilates. ठीक है, the structure that you should know, this word that you should know is assimilates. It actually means anything that the plant makes. ठीक है, anything that a plant makes is called assimilates, right? And these assimilates are actually present all over the plant, so it's more work is to go for a transportation, ठीक है, within the plant. Okay, so that was all about the xylem and the vessel, which is a vascular bundle, and it is a topic that is part of your plant, you can say part of your syllabus. We should know one more thing here, is that once glucose is made in the leaves, ठीक है, हमारे पास leaves में glucose बना, it is actually stored in the form of starch in roots, and to shift the glucose from leaf to root, ठीक है, from source to sink, ठीक है, we need the phloem tissue, and the phloem is always within the source to sink, ठीक है, it's not always leaves to root, it will be roots to leaf as well, ठीक है, that we'll later study. So that was all about today's video. We discussed the xylem and the phloem, the structure, the function, which is the basic for your first chapter. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, you guys can let me know in the comment sections, and I'll let you know if I can answer them.